before we let you go, we have what you call the final five. I'm going to ask you five random questions, then you answer them one sentence or one word or
All
less,
right.
right? So, what is the biggest lie you believed to for a longest time?
The biggest lie I believed for the longest time. Wow. 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 That you need money to start something important, something impactful.
If you had to make one universal law, which one would it be?
One universal law. Well, that's a hard one. My one universal law would be uh, a borderless world.
World.
Yes, a borderless world where we have no borders, like a world without borders, where will be one people, one nation. Yes, because I believe these systems of borders are also a source of conflict. We look at the conflicts that are happening around the world. There are issues of people are fighting that this land is ours, this portion of the nation is ours. It's leading to a lot of conflict. So if we have a borderless
All right,
world,
I'm not going to comment on that one because I have lot to say about that.
all
So,
right.
what is the best and the worst advice you ever received? Let's start with the best.
The best was get up and follow your dreams.
What was the worst advice?
The worst advice was there is nothing that you can do about it.
My last question is: if you had to rewrite your life story, which part would you rewrite?
Hmm. I think I would rewrite the. No, I would not rewrite the marriage because now it has led me to where I am today. I would erase a bit of my childhood, but because I feel that's when most of my dreams were attacked. Not really in my marriage, but in my childhood.
Will you be specific? Which part?
When you are very, very young, you are a daring dreamer. I remember the little girl that I once was. She was a daring dreamer. I would set my room with my dolls, and then I would take combs, toothbrushes to be my mic, and I would be imagining myself on a world stage speaking to a very great audience
And here you
and
are.
receiving, standing ovations after my speeches. So I used to have those dreams when I was young, but then at that time I didn't have an understanding of these things that were happening around the home. I was still very young. But then later, when I got to understand gender based violence and all the things that were happening around my home between my parents, those episodes started depleting and depleting until they were no
All
more.
right, thank you so much for coming. Any parting shots?
No.